Hey guys, Dr. Susie here. We are going to draw the process of cellular inflammation. This is one of the most important concepts I teach all of our functional nutrition patients because when you get this, you really understand why the cellular healing diet is so impactful. So grab a pen, let's do this together. No one's going to miss it. We're going to start by drawing a cell. We are trillions and trillions of cells, and all of our cells have a bilipid membrane. Lipid is another term for fat. Okay, so the outer membrane of all of our cells is made up of fat. That is why the cellular healing diet is a high-fat diet. It's the good God kind of fats. Okay. So when all is going well, oh, by the way, this fat membrane is literally known as the brain of your cell. That means that this layer controls what is able to come into the cell as well as what comes out of the cell. Okay, so what comes into the cell, we'll be talking about that in just a second. Vitamins, hormones, minerals, nutrients, okay? And then what comes out of the cell is essentially toxic waste that the cell has to get rid of for its own survival. When all is functioning well, the cells are able to produce energy, cellular energy, also known as ATP. With enough cellular energy, our cells naturally detox or detoxify, okay? So on the outer membrane of all of our cells are cellular receptor sites, and these receptors pick up hormones, vitamins, nutrients from the food you're eating, and intake minerals. All right, so our vitamins and nutrients and minerals are really going to be the prime fuel for cellular energy production. Hormones, however, have different functions. So we can think of hormones. Some common hormones would be our thyroid hormones. Insulin would be the hormone that allows our bodies to burn sugar for energy. And what are some other hormones? Leptin is the hormone that allows your body to burn fat for energy. Okay, so leptin, insulin, thyroid. So when all is well and the membrane, the outer membrane of our cell is functioning well, those hormones come right on in and they do their job. We can burn fat for energy. We can regulate our blood sugar without a problem. Our thyroid functions well. Okay, so this is a healthy and well-functioning cell. Now here comes cellular inflammation. I'm going to represent that with pink. Cellular inflammation is a process that damages that delicate fat membrane. And a good way of thinking about cellular inflammation is that literally your cells are suffocating. They are not allowed to intake our good vitamins, minerals, hormones, and nutrients. And they are also not allowed to detoxify. So let's just look at that in a little bit of a different way. Here again, cellular receptors for the good stuff floating around in your bloodstream. Can you see it? Vitamins, minerals, down here hormones, and nutrients. In the process of cellular inflammation, which is caused by, let's identify what this process is caused by. Numero uno, sugar and grain. Okay, very inflammatory to that delicate membrane. Secondly, bad fats, rancid trans fats. Technically, they take 120 days to clear from the bloodstream. Okay, and then lastly are toxins in our environment. So these are the culprits for cellular inflammation. They are going to damage the membrane and not allow our vitamins, minerals, hormones, or nutrients into the cells. They are literally stopped up, okay? So this means hormones such as thyroid, leptin, which again, that's that fat-burning hormone, insulin, and many others are literally stopped up, not able to enter. So that in addition to vitamins and minerals being stopped up, is not going to allow our cells to produce energy that they need, nor will we detoxify. So we become tired and brain fogged. We might have symptoms such as pain or stiffness upon waking, midday fatigue. The list would go on there. And we are also not detoxifying. So as a result of this process, our cells literally have two options, and we're going to write them over here. First, our cells can die early. That is a process known as cellular apoptosis or premature aging. Okay. Secondly, they could mutate. And we know mutated cells in the human body to also be called cancer. All right, recapping, here we go. Every cell of our body is made up of a lipid fat layer, which is the brain of our cell that allows all of our good hormones and vitamins, nutrients into the cell to do their job and create for us cellular energy. With enough cellular energy, we detoxify and feel good. When this process is struck down, it is because the outer membrane becomes inflamed by sugar and grain, bad fats and toxins, leaving all the good things that we're doing, maybe eating well, taking minerals and supplements, out here, not entering to create for us energy and detoxification. So let's now talk about why and how we eradicate this process.